Multifamily real estate's a team game. And because it is a team game, you need to focus on what you're really good at. And what you're really good at is your superpower. So multifamily is a team game, meaning we need a team of underwriters, a team of people finding deals, a team of people raising money for these deals, a team of people closing these deals, and a team of people managing these deals once we buy them, right? It could be done as a team, a collective group, or it could be done as a single person. What I've seen, the most successful people do it as a group. They buy these deals as a group. They have 10 people working on one problem instead of one person working on 10 problems. And each of these people complement each other's skill set. Like someone's really good at analysis, right? And another person's really good at communication and speaking to brokers and speaking to individual investors. And then another person is really good at construction and really hands-on stuff, right? And they all come together and do something really great, really magnificent, really spectacular.
So what we want to talk about is, how do you go about assessing your superpower, right? In general, you should have a pretty good idea of, what you do best and what you're really good at. If you're able to focus 100% of your energy on what you're really good at, what your superpower is, you're going to be very impactful with your efforts, right? You're really good at these things. You're going to get stuff done. It's going to be a good fit, right? And if you can build a team that essentially does that, and everyone's working together, but they're all working on the area of their own expertise, you've built a very strong team. So that's why it's so important to really kind of focus in on your superpower and what the superpowers are of those that you want to work with. So just kind of a way to start to think about this, right? You kind of start to think about, what makes you great at something? What is greatness, right? And really, when you start to think about it, it's a mix of what you're really good at, what you're really passionate about, and what the market's going to pay you for. So, how do you start to think about these things, right? Well, I always like to kind of break it down into each of these three buckets and just kind of dig through them, one by one.
So we're going to start off with assessing your skill, assessing your superpower. What are your sharpest skills? Are you a really good communicator? Are you really good at the numbers? Are you really good at hands-on construction type things? I don't know what you are good at. You know what you're good at. So you need to say what you're good at. What is your sharpest skill? What is something that you do better than most other people? Like I do construction better than most other people. Brian does analysis of deals better than most other people. And once you understand what you're good at, you need to focus your energy on what you're good at. What have you won awards for? What does your family tell you that you're really good at? Because sometimes we can't even recognize what we're good at. We have to listen to the people tell us what we're really good at, right? And sometimes that's a clue. It's a clue to dig deeper into that. Maybe believe a little bit more. Hey, someone's telling me I'm really good at math. Let's dig more into that. Next, you want to look at what you're really passionate about. What gives you energy? Not what takes energy away from you, but what gives you energy. What would you do if you even had $1 billion right now? What would you continue to do? What would you continue to show up and produce on, even if you had all the resources? That's something you're passionate about. That's something that will bring you joy. That's something that will bring you happiness. What is something that you can't do without? That's what you're passionate about. And you want to focus your energy on what you're passionate about. Because when you're focusing your energy on what you're passionate about, it's going to pull you. You won't have to be pushed. It's going to pull you forward, and you won't have to be pushed forward. And then the third bucket is the market. What is the market going to pay you for? You know, a lot of people have these skills and they have passions, but there's no market for it. There's no one currently making money doing that specific skill or that specific thing you're passionate about. So we need to focus on markets that will pay us for those skills and what we're passionate about, right? Where's the opportunity in the market? You know, there's markets that people don't even know about today, right? And those are the markets that if you're really good at and they're passionate about, and then once you do move into that and someone will pay you for it, then you want to focus on it, right? But if there's no money there, you don't want to focus your energy on that because you're not going to have any resources to live on. You're not going to have any resources to provide for your family. So we want to focus on markets where we can actually get paid for the skills that we do and the passions that we have. So mixing the market, what you're really good at and what you're passionate about, you'll come together and you'll create your own superpower. And as you're thinking about your superpower, that's something that you do that no one else can do. It's what you're amazing at. It's what you can add value to the team with, right? Like I'm good at construction. I'm good at showing up every day. I'm good at bringing the energy every day. That's what my superpower is. That might not be your superpower. Your superpower might be the numbers. Your superpower might be communicating with people. You want to focus your energy on your superpower. Things that you're really good at.
And equally as important, right, is you know, kind of coming to the understanding of what it is that you're maybe not so good at, right, and might need help at. And these are the things that you want to focus on just as much, right? You want to start to parcel out these tasks and then start to get to thinking of, you know, who can help me? Who is, you know, really a superpower at, you know, communication and investor relations and having a network of people to raise money. You know, who has that superpower? And I start to think about my friend and family network and you know who could help me with that. So it's equally as important to kind of come to an understanding of what you're not good at and what's not your superpower.